Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and take a glance back here at the matchup between Jackson Wade and RJ Miles. And RJ Miles, I would say he tried to do his best to hold things down, but for that AOR World Championship. But this match here was really it was really kind of a one-sided affair. I mean, Jackson Wade was just on his A game throughout this entire contest, suplexing him, and you see here bouncing his head off the turnbuckle repeatedly. This match really did not go RJ Miles' way at all. As I mentioned, I'm trying to say all this stuff without sounding like a broken record, but it was pretty one-sided. But RJ did have his moment, and there were a couple of times where I thought RJ was actually going to pull this thing off here. The mile-long ride, and then you can just only imagine the frustration that was taking place on RJ when he realized that wasn't it. But then ever since this moment here, the match just went completely downhill. Just watch this. Oh man, that was just nasty. Just tossed him to the outside, threw him back in the ring, bulldozed him, speared him, and then made him tap out right here to the accordion rack. And ladies and gentlemen, that was then, and that's how Jackson Wade became the AOR World Champion. But the question is, can that momentum carry over? Because ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. RJ Miles versus Jackson Wade. Jackson Wade gave RJ Miles one last chance to win the World Championship. If RJ loses tonight, it'll be the last time that RJ Miles get the challenge for the AOR World Championship, as long as Jackson Wade is the champion. It's the holder of that championship. So East Rutherford, I'm sure, is about to be on their feet for this one. RJ Miles is making his way down to the ring. He's ready. I'm guaranteeing you on that. As the crowd awaits the challenger and their hometown hero, Mr. RJ Miles, won the championship back at Last Stand. He won the title back at Last Stand in a grueling submission match against JB, but then was attacked by Brandino, then was attacked by Johnny Evil and Simon Ortiz, better known as the Black Assassins. And then Jackson Wade revealed to be the culprit, thus hailing the group known as Top Class Warriors. And they have been a thorn in the side of RJ Miles, and really this whole AOR roster, let's put it blunt, really been a thorn in the side of RJ Miles and this entire AOR roster, and their strategy to weaken RJ worked. The strategy to weaken RJ with this bounty stuff worked. And it worked because Jackson Wade at Onslaught won the AOR World Championship. That was their plan. That was the whole plan. And it worked. And now we await the champion. And I think it's pretty crystal clear that this New Jersey crowd is not going to be cheering for the world champion. This is his first defense since winning the world championship about 4 weeks ago. And I'm sure tonight he's looking to be making a successful first defense. But I will applaud Jackson in the fact that this was his doing. There was an episode where he actually took control for the night. And since he took control, he gave RJ this opportunity. And I think he's doing this, in my opinion, I think he's doing this because of, he doesn't want to deal with RJ anymore. He knows RJ going to keep being a pest to him. He knows RJ going to keep, gunning him for this world championship. So he gave RJ this opportunity, gave him 3 weeks to prepare for it, and say, yo, you and me in 3 weeks for this AOR World Championship. If he wins, he gets to move on with his career. But if Jackson retains, RJ can't challenge anymore as long as he's a champion. So Jackson Wade is trying to get rid of his challenger, one piece of the puzzle at a time. which I almost got to commend him for. But in the back part of his mind, ladies and gentlemen, I can say the next episode, let me say this. Whoever wins this match better be paying very close attention to the next episode. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of next episode will be the gauntlet match to crown the number one contender for the AOR World Championship. And that match will take place at Breaking Boundaries. So whoever wins here got about 5 or 6 other guys they got to pay attention to. 5 or 6 guys to pay attention to as far as that other gauntlet match is concerned. I'm sure they're probably in the back part of these guys' minds. They will deal with it when they deal with it. But right now they got to deal with each other. Potentially for the last time, depending on the results of this matchup. Let's get it on, man. RJ Miles, the challenger. As I mentioned before, with a former AOR World Champion, lost it to Jackson Wade, and as we heard him earlier in the week, you know good and well he's going to want to do anything and everything he can to get that title back in his possession. Jackson Wade, the champion. He's been very brutal, very cunning, very manipulative, as you can say, in the way that he's gone about it. And admittedly, you may not like it, but his plan, his strategy, worked to perfection. And you can say at Onslaught, what happened at Onslaught was really just, it was just him asserting his dominance. That was a really one-sided matchup between Jackson Wade and RJ Miles. And I wonder if tonight is going to be more of the same. AOR World title on the line. Here we go. This is our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed up to this point, because something tells me it's about to be a showdown, and let's get it on. Main event's underway, and already, this match is starting the exact same way the Onslaught match did. Oh, man. Boot right to the face that time. RJ bouncing off the rope there. And if you're RJ Miles, this is not the type of deja vu you want. And Jackson is starting this match off in very dominating fashion, just like he did the previous one. RJ, Jackson's not going to live up, especially now that he feels he got something to prove, not just to himself, not just to all these fans, but he feels he got something to prove now to the AOA World Champion, who's probably still watching this matchup. That's after he got hit face earlier. And I know apparently, from my understanding, yes, again, that match is official between Jackson Wade and Dave taking place on this episode of AOA. Oh, man. Beautiful work right there, tossing him down. Oh, God. And Jackson Wade is just, he's dominating this matchup. This match is really all in his wheelhouse. Just from the word go, Jackson Wade has been dominant. I think Jackson Wade is doing this to, as I mentioned, prove a point to himself. Goodness. That Onslaught wasn't a fluke, because people kept saying, people were talking and saying how Jackson Wade is the only reason he won that match is because RJ wasn't at 100% due to all the other attacks and stuff he went through. That's what the thing that people were saying coming out of Onslaught, that Jackson winning with a fluke, Jackson winning with this, that, and the third. But I think Jackson has proven tonight, any doubters he may have, that RJ, that Onslaught wasn't a fluke. As you see it clearly, this match is starting the exact same way the previous encounters were. 5 foot right in the corner, shoulder first right in the midsection. Now wait a second, this isn't looking too good there. RJ just got blasted with an elbow right into the cover too, and it's a 2 count. And Jackson Wade looking to continue the assault here. What a knee strike. Right to the face and the second one. You might have the same result, bro. Admittedly. They keep front face locking him here. And now, oh man, what a shoulder break. What a shoulder breaker, RJ. Rolling out to the apron. Couldn't stay out there for long and immediately gets suplexed back in. I mean, so knowing it's your last chance if you're RJ and knowing that Jackson isn't going to come in this match to play, clearly. I mean, he's cocky, he's whatever. He sits that in the third. But to sit here and say that Jackson Wade, a punk, and I mean, yeah, he did put a bounty on someone's head. But, oh no, this isn't looking good for RJ at all. RJ is in a terrible position here. And wait a second, sitting there trying to go for that apron powerbomb. RJ needs to do what he can to block that thing. RJ needed to do what he can to block that thing. Jackson gets back in the ring, but RJ was waiting on it with a springboard. RJ was waiting on it with a springboard. And look at this. Look at RJ Miles. Here we go. He got him. He got him. Mile-long ride. This might be over. 2. Just like an onslaught. Caught it, but couldn't put him away. But this is the time where RJ knows he got to keep fighting here. Knees. Getting them knees up there. Keeping it close this time. Not allowing a whole lot of distance. Oh, well. He had something going for a minute, and Jackson instantly shutting it down. Hand right to the face. Now look at this, RJ getting his head slammed against the top. This is deja vu all over again. And if you're RJ, this is not the type of match, this is not the way you want this match to go. I mean, and I'm sure, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying RJ hasn't learned, I'm not saying RJ isn't prepared. But when you're facing someone who got your number as much as Jackson, you do everything and anything you can to prevent this match from going the exact same way it did the first time. And so far, that has not been the case for RJ Miles as Jackson just manhandled him into the ring post. It's the second time right into that ring post. We're going to have to count of 6 here. Jackson's going to get back in, and Jackson said, all right, you know what, whatever. I'll take my title. I'll take my championship. River at the count of 8. River at the count of 9. River at the count of 9, and RJ barely able to make it back here, but got blasted with a super kick the moment he does, and he's just struggling to barely get to his feet on the ropes here. He's using the rope for leverage. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. A military press power slam. Or spine buster, sorry. Military press spine buster right into a cover, and they kick out at 2.5. Jackson probably getting a little bit frustrated with himself. He probably thought he had this one. Probably thought he had this match in the bag here. But it was just not meant to be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's sitting to think about it, man. If he spears him. If he spears him. Oh, he hops it. He hops it again. He hops the spears. RJ trying to move here. Forearm. Here we go. Put some pep in your step, kid. This is your last shot at it. Here we go. Great time to the outside, RJ. Not letting up here. He's going to keep it going. Great splash right there. Not going to let up. Great splash putting down Jackson. Rolling back on the inside. This isn't looking too good here. Slingshot spear. He's moving. He got to move. We're going to call him up again. Slingshot spear the second time. We're going to realize he got to make the most of it. Opportunities in a match like this don't come often. but for the second time. Oh, no, he missed it. Oh, goodness, he got countered. Gonna go for super kick. He gets countered. Look at this. RJ rolling through. RJ may have it here. 2. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Oh, RJ dropped to a knee. RJ so winded. He dropped to a knee, but look at this. He might have been playing possum. He might have been playing possum. And he might have it this time. No, he does not. I thought he was playing possum. But apparently not. He might have been, he might not have been. But regardless, this matchup continues when it needed to face. Second time around. And I believe Jackson is cut open now. Oh, what a Russian leg sweep. The counter, whatever RJ was going for, right to a Russian leg sweep. Oh, now the power of Jackson taking over. And the flame driving him into the mat. Stiff right hand. Oh man. Oh goodness. Tossing him halfway across the ring. Tossing him all the way across the ring. You're getting halfway. All the way across the ring. Good. Ooh. First right into the midsection. I mean, Jack, RJ, you can say he put up a bit more of a fight in this match than the previous one. But I don't know if that's saying a lot. Of fall-away slam off the top of the middle rope for Jackson. Top rope height from RJ. Oh, 2 count. RJ is in this. Oh, man. Just a repeated shots over and over. To the midsection right there. Oh, good Lord, have mercy. Leading him across the ring. An exploder suplex, and this is, I don't know if you're RJ how much more you can physically take in this one. I mean, they've been getting beat from pillar to post the majority of this matchup. And he's doing what he can. But it seems like what he's doing is not really, having the desired effect on Jackson. Wait a second. No way. No way. 2. Oh, man. Oh, it's the curry. Trying to keep this big man down. Kick to the side of the head. Or trying to give him a concussion first. Whatever comes first, I guess. Oh, second time again. Second time again. Back elbow. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. Whoa. Fisherman suplex right into a cover. No. Not yet. Or at least that's what RJ's hoping. RJ's hoping for it. RJ's hoping for that was a not yet cover instead of a not gonna happen cover. Meaning RJ's hoping he can end up one soon, dropping him on the top of his head. Referee scurrying around for him to try to get in good position. And he finally got it. And no. 2 count again. Scurrying around, trying to find a good position. It might have caught him. We'll see. But RJ's swinging to the outside. RJ jumping to the outside. Bringing the fight to Jackson on the floor. This is what RJ needed. RJ finally getting his moment in this matchup. Gonna go to the top rope here. Not gonna give Jackson too much space. RJ Miles. Oh, well. Got caught and we saw what happened. Oh, inside. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. They're forcing the kick out of 2. And we saw what happened the last time somebody was in a position like that. That was Caden Miles, and that led to his instant defeat. But fortunately for RJ, he's still in this one. Fine first off. Oh, man, right to a super kick. Goodness. Fine first off the turnbuckle, instantly into a super kick, and now a single leg Boston Crab. We usually don't even see Jackson do this, but you know this is just a way to wear down RJ. I don't even think Jackson cares if he made it to the rope. As long as he can wear him down, you know, potentially for that accordion rack finisher. Oh! It's getting vicious. This getting vicious. You can tell that the energy is picked up in this place. Seeing that RJ's on the back foot, but he definitely had his moments of brilliance here with this one. Wow, I think Jackson's about to show off a little bit more of that power game that he's been showing off all match. Exploder suplex. He's calling him up, man. He might be just minutes out here from ending this one as he ran right through it. Oh, man. Ran right through him and decides, you know what, I'm going to go for the cover instead. He could have backed up, went for the spear, go for the cover instead, and gets a 2.5. Now I can see where Jackson's coming from with a little bit of the shock and all of it. Now I can see where it's coming from with the frustration. Because you're doing everything in your power, sitting there thinking you got the spinning sidewalks, man. Doing everything you can to target the back of the head even in some cases. But the fact that RJ is not letting up, RJ is still going to be in your face. He's still going to, you know, not let you slip by him. This might be over. That suplex right there might have been the final nail in the coffin for RJ Miles. I'm hop overhead, military press spine buster. I'm sure we just need one more spear or the accordion rack, whatever Jackson want to use. They're going for that spear, I guess. We're going for it. Oh, wait, he hops it again. Wait, RJ Miles just hops it again. He's ready. Crowd here not too happy about it. Maybe not too happy because they either realize that not too happy with, well, maybe Jackson, because they almost would have speared RJ in half here. But RJ now is doing what he can to get back in this thing. Oh! Drive by, drop kick, down goes Jackson. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This ain't looking too good if you're Jackson Wade. Jackson is in trouble. Oh, good. Jackson is split wide open, man. Both of these men wearing the wounds of war in a battle for the AOR World Championship. The last opportunity for... What in the world is RJ doing? What in the world is RJ thinking about? Hey, he got him up. Oh, wait a second. I think he was trying to drop him on the top of that announce table. Referee at the count of 5. And now at the count of 6. RJ can't win the title that way. I think he's aware of that. And yeah, he was doing what I thought he would do. He was breaking the count, but Jackson might be knocked out right there. RJ can get him back in the ring and end this thing. Oh no. Uh-oh. This isn't looking too good for the world champion. He's in trouble. He's in massive trouble. RJ Miles got Jackson Wade. Got him with a DDT. This might be him. This might be over. We might be closing in on a new world champion. Oh! Dropped him across the apron. Dropped him across the apron. Are you kidding me? Here we go. RJ Miles. The Miles. Long ride. He got him. He got it. He got it. We got a new world champion. Oh, how? And RJ dropping to a knee, probably sitting there thinking, what in the world do I need to do? Rally him up, man. Rally the crowd. Uh-oh. RJ trying to rally the crowd, trying to rally them to get back in this thing. RJ going up top. Oh no. Oh no. He gets caught. Oh man. He got caught and dumped to the floor. Wow. The powerbomb on the barrel. Oh man. Oh man. The powerbomb on the barricade. Now what? The powerbomb onto the apron and sling them into the side of it. Referee at the count of 6. Jackson needs to get him back in the ring to end this one. This match could be a wrap right here. Hey, wait a second. Wait a second. He's locking the accordion racket on the floor. Referee at the count of 8. Referee at the count of 8. RJ Miles taps out another mean Jack on the floor, man. Get him back in the ring. Wow. You got him. Wow. Wow. For real? For real? Are you kidding me with that? So he locked in the accordion rack on the floor, made him tap out, and then just said screw it, got back in the ring for the count out. You couldn't have just pulled him in there and did that? Wow. Jackson Wade is still your world champion, and that means that RJ cannot challenge for the championship as long as that man, Jackson Wade, is the champion. What a match, though. What a match that we just witnessed. RJ still out on the floor. Well, I mean, what a contest. Out here in New Jersey is booing that. I mean, I'm sure they're not booing RJ. I'm sure they're just booing the fact that Jackson Wade is still champion. And RJ tonight, I mean, he got nothing to be ashamed of tonight. I mean, he really doesn't. I mean, he came out here fought hard. He came out here, he fought hard. He did everything. He's almost looking at the ref, pleading with him. It's like saying, is it really it? Is it really over? Did I really just lose my last chance to become world champion? And to think about how dominant Jackson Wade is, you can only imagine how long it may take for somebody to take that title off of him. And you can tell it's a disappointment. This is outright just disappointment on the face of RJ Miles. I mean, he probably feels like he let himself down, probably felt like his family down, probably felt like he let his friends down, he probably felt like he let everybody down in this situation. And for RJ Miles, I'll say it again, you got nothing. You got absolutely nothing in the world to be ashamed of, man. I promise you. I mean, he's a great athlete. I could definitely see him, beating Caden Miles for the global championship. I could definitely see any of that, but we just got to answer the question, what's in the future of RJ Miles? If we sign out here, and there's JB. I mean, maybe looks like he's trying to console him in some way, and RJ's not having it. So the next time we see you guys, be a boss. We'll holler. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. The main event. Nate Shields, Jackson Wade. The crowd went ballistic for A2J, but just imagine if Nate can get the job done. Or is Jackson going to stay on top of his throne? I don't know why Christina allowed this match. Has she not seen the destruction I've caused? I've destroyed RJ Miles at Onslaught. You know, I was even gracious enough to give him a rematch, and he still failed. Even the first ever world champion, JB, fell at my feet. So as tough as Nate is, what can he really do to me? You know, I've never had the chance to become a world champion. Ever. And the fact that Jackson Wade walks around acting all untouchable, that angers me. But what will make me smile again is standing tall over Jackson Wade in my hometown, the new AOR World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for the main event. What a night we have had up to this point. We've seen great wrestling. We've seen numerous championships change hands. In fact, every single championship, barring Brian Dexter on the pre-show, yes, we are going to count it, barring Brian Dexter and Dexter on the pre-show, every title on this main show has changed hands. So, I mean, I don't know if you believe in this type of stuff, but every single title on this main card has changed hands. And I'm still happy for A2J that he won the AOA World Championship. Well deserved. And the same I will say to this man if he's able to win tonight in his hometown, in his home state of New York. Clearly representing Jet colors for this one. The lighting and all. Nate Shield is ready. This match, this night belongs to him. If he... Wow. Talk about bringing intensity. You're looking at him. Nate Shields has been waiting to get a world championship opportunity. And now that he got one, good luck with you taking that opportunity from him without it being a full-out fight. But here's the thing. Jackson Wade is that guy that can bring a fight to you. Jackson Wade winning the All Out Revolution World Championship back at Onslaught, defeating RJ Miles, giving him a rematch with a last chance stipulation, in which Jackson Wade decided, nah, I'm going to win that match by count out instead. So then Brian Dexter approached Jackson Wade immediately and said, hey, yeah, I don't appreciate that. And so Brian Dexter actually did beat Jackson Wade on the most recent All Out Revolution episode to revoke that last chance stipulation. So basically, the winner of this matchup, odds are, is going to face RJ Miles for the World Championship, but let's not dispute Jackson Wade. Beat RJ twice, beat JB, and really up until Brian Dexter this past All Out Revolution episode, no one has beat him by pinfall submission. No one. Absolutely no one. And it shows, to me, just shows how special of a talent Brian Dexter is that he was able to do it. Despite everybody calling him a rookie and stuff, but Jackson Wade, I can promise you, has been the most dominant all-out Revolution World Champion we have had up to this point. You can say that Jackson Wade has held that championship and has been a reign of tyranny in All-Out Revolution. With everything that he has done to the talent, with all the ways top-class warriors have benefited Jackson Wade and taken out people, can he do it solo? The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is your Breaking Boundaries main event for the All Out Revolution World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Brooklyn, New York, standing in at 6'6", weighing in at 286 pounds, the Maniac, Nate Shield. And Shield is hyping himself. He's ready to rock, man. Let's get it. This is his moment. And introducing the champion from Detroit, Michigan, standing in at 6'5", weighing in at 287 pounds. He is the current All Out Revolution World Champion, Jackson Wade. Jackson Wade showing off that World Championship with pride, with class. And you gotta say, for tonight, I don't know about y'all, but this is giving me a big fight feel for Nate Shield and Jackson Wade. That's what it's all about right there, the All Out Revolution World Championship. This is our main event. Let's get it on. Again, if you have watched up to this point, thank you. Oh, man. And if you haven't done so already, click like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell icon. That way you don't miss another upload. And thank you to everyone that has joined us for the first half of this season. I can promise you the second half of the season, we're gonna continue to bring it. Thank you guys so very much for your support. And Jackson Wade now is already starting off on the wrong side of the fence against Nate Shields, who's coming out hot, headed and ready to go. Oh, man. Tossing Jackson Wade halfway across the ring. And I told you that Nate Shields has this opportunity, and he's not going to let up. He's going to give it everything he got, especially in this matchup for the World Championship. And for the first time, and I want to say a while, Jackson Wade is starting out on the back foot in this matchup. Nate Shields lining up Jackson Wade. Oh, man. Those lines sending him to the outside. And now the 10 count's going to be on. I'm sure Nate Shields isn't stupid. I'm sure he knows. Oh, man. That he can't win via count out or disqualification. You got to pin him inside this ring. And that definitely isn't going to stop Nate from doing some damage on the floor in the process. Oh, man. Over at the count of 5. And now the count of 6. And Nate Shields taking every moment of this to beat down, to batter Jackson Wade, because he knows it's going to take a lot for him to win the World Championship, and he might be a step ahead of the game. Go for the spear pretty early on, and he doesn't get it. We'll talk about a way to throw Jackson Wade off his game. You spear him like that, that's the way to do it. A spinning side slam, driving down Jackson Wade, and Jackson Wade hasn't got a hit in on Nate Shields since this matchup started. Nate Shields, production crew came out heavy for this one. I see you. And anyway, Nate Shields is on a roll right now against Jackson Wade. Gonna go for a cover again. It'll take a little bit more than that. You know how Jackson Wade gets when it comes to world title situation. It's like he kicked into a whole nother gear. And I think Nate Shields is kicking into another gear, literally about to kick his head off here. Oh, and he done. The discus big boot. Nate Shields is on fire right now. Nate Shields is about to take Jackson Wade. Never mind. I thought he was going to take Jackson Wade to the asylum. The answer is no. And finally, Jackson Wade is able to gain some offense here in this matchup. It probably took Jackson a heck of a lot longer than he thought it was to get some offense, but at last, here we are. Ooh, half and half suplex. Driving Nate into the ground, picking him back up. half and half suplex once again. Jackson Wade over the third time, half and half. And Jackson is feeling like this. He got to roll. I mean, I think he realizes that Nate is a different animal. Nate's a different type of beast that he's in the ring with. And now, look at Jackson go for the cover. Mad early. You know good and well Jackson knew that wasn't going to be it. But inside and deep down inside, he was hoping it would be. Oh, to the spine again. Picking him up again. Oh, for the third time. And now I think Jackson finding his confidence here. And now look at this. Oh man, this isn't a good look for Nate Shields. And the power of Jackson Wade beginning to show itself in this one. I mean, we all know that he had it. It was just a matter of when it was going to show up, because for a minute, it was looking real rough out here for Jackson Wade. Trying to go for a super kick a little bit off his game. He's here trying to go for a drop kick to the knee. And Jackson Wade does eventually catch the super kick. And now he's trying to catch a breather. And he should. And now straight into a cover. And oh, gets a 2 count. I think Jackson's starting to feel a little bit more confident in himself now. And he knows he got Nate Shields in all types of trouble here. Ooh. Good. Pounding his face in. And Nate Shields. And now in Jackson's domain. They go for a boot though. He was able to counter that one. Good on him. Oh, to the outside. Goes Nate Shields though, and Jackson gonna follow through. Oh! That boot absolutely dropping Shields. They thought he could get a little bit of a reprieve by stepping to the outside. Jackson straight up told him he's not going to get it. Uh-oh. Got him by the neck. Oh, no. No. Oh, man. Military press spine buster. Driving him down. Straight into a cover and a kick out at 2. And I got to wonder if you're Nate Shields. I didn't ask this question during the venture because I think Nate was coming out ready to rock. And I think Jackson's ready to end this one. We'll go for something there. Great counter from Nate. Look at it. Oh, back breaking from here. And the question I was going to ask is, I know Nate focused on this matchup, but in the back of his mind, is he thinking about the threat that Darren made? I'm sure Dwayne is his boy. I'm sure Dwayne probably told him about that threat that Darren made. Is he thinking about that? Is that on his mind? I guess we'll see. I guess right now, though, I want to say, given the type of professional that Nate is, I don't believe so. You know, it is something to think about, especially, you know, when you're in a World Championship matchup. You gotta take all aspects of a competitor into account. And right now, speaking of counting, referee is counting to 3, but only gets a 2.5. Nate Shields getting a little bit flustered now. This is the World Championship material, Nate. This is World Championship caliber stuff you got to deal with here, man. I'm not saying that Nate doesn't have that capacity, because he's clearly showing it right now. And he's clearly shown it on numerous occasions before. But it's all about what you do in the moment itself, when you're presented with that moment. Oh, wow. And a power slam absolutely dropping Jackson Wade, and now Nate's going to again toss Jackson Wade. This has been a powerhouse contest. That much I can say. Nate Shields going out to the other side. Going to get a running start. And never mind, Jackson's going to either stop himself because he saw Jackson coming toward him or what. But nonetheless, now the action's getting pretty up close and personal to that front row. Throwing Nate to the ground. And now Jackson looking to take advantage. Jackson looking to take control. Great counter right there on the part of Shields. Roll them 5 first into the barricade. This ain't looking. Oh, man. They first into the ring post. And again. Back on the inside, Nate. Bring this matchup back on the inside of the ring. And it's set up for that discus boot once again. Can he hit it? He hit it the first time. Is he going to hit it again? Oh, this time Jackson Wade was ready for it. Oh! And a backbreaker, and now Jackson Wade. He's probably hitting that space too, admittedly. He probably did not expect all of this out of Nate Shield. But then again, he probably did, because he did acknowledge that Nate was good. Oh! Almost speared him out of his boot there. Off the rope goes Nate, catching him with a spear of his own. For the second time, Nate Shields with the spear. Is he going to get it though? No, it is not. What more can you do? Well, you can take him to the asylum. That's an option too. Take them to the asylum. That might be the final chapter. We might have a new AOR World. No, we do not. Jackson Wade is, Nate Shields is livid. Nate Shields is absolutely livid. And now, now he's not doing that announce table. I think he got some vile stuff in plan. Got some vile stuff in plan for this. But Jackson Wade is still laid out. Jackson Wade is still laid out. Makes it back to his feet, and I think Jackson Wade is busted open. Unless I'm just now seeing this, I believe Jackson Wade. Oh, what a super kick. Ran into a cover, and yeah, Jackson Wade is busted open. And kick out at two. I didn't notice it, but that's definitely going to play a factor in this matchup now. Now the more blood you lose, the harder it's going to be for you, admittedly. And now Jackson Wade got Nate Shields, and oh no. Oh, the military press spine buster on the floor. These two gladiators have been battering each other here. And now I think that announce table that Nate brought into play is about to come back to haunt him. Oh, great counter from Shield. Oh, rolling Rick Bertman to the steel step. He's breaking the count. That's the smartest thing he could have did. And if you mess around and lose your world. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. New York, I agree. That spear through the barricade. And now, Jackson Wade is in a heat. This is Nate's biggest opportunity all matchup to win this thing. He's just trying to get it back in the ring, and he does. That's it. He got it. This is Nate. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. Oh, a headbutt. Wow, what a headbutt. Oh! Jackson Wade able to recover the headbutt, the super kick. And now the spear, bro. Oh, never mind. Nate got that move scouted, bro. Over to the corner. Come on, Nate. Nate got Jackson lined up. Insanity drive to Jackson Wade. And Nate, come on, bro. Pit him. Pit him. Oh, rope break. Gotta be kidding me. But Nate's not gonna let that stop him. Picks him right back up. Decks him with a clothesline. Jackson trying to fight back with Nate Shield. It's on just too much of a roll right now. Mindbuster. Nate's close. Nate's zoning in. This is Nate's moment. He got this one. He got it. Discus. Big. Oh, no. He missed it. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh. Shot right to the back. Jackson Wade got Nate by the head. Tossed him straight to the outside. Not even wasting time on that one. Tossed him clean to the outside. And oh, no. No. Oh. Throw them spine first off the ring apron. And this is indeed, without question, been Jackson Wade's toughest matchup to date. And he just tossed Nate Shields across the floor. I think Jackson is lucky as all get out for that rope break that we saw earlier. Because if that rope break didn't happen, I think we would have had a new All-Out Revolution World Champion. Oh, man. Referee the count of 6. Oh, man. They tossing him, getting tossed up the ramp. Jackson Wade. Oh, no, please don't win. Oh, thank you. I thought Jackson Wade was going to win this Breaking Boundaries main event via countout. I was about to say, if he won this match via countout, nobody came out here to do something about that. I was actually going to be heated. Unfortunately, Jackson Wade realizes how big of a stage this is, and I don't think he did it for the fans' sake, mind you. But, oh! Power bomb, and I think Nate's head missed a step by a millimeter. And now, this is not a good look for Nate Shields. A great look for Jackson Wade. He just plowed right, went right through him, got him up overhead. Oh, no. What the world is Jackson? Oh, the bag came out. The bag came out of Jackson Wade. This is an opening. It was an opening. I thought he had something. Ooh. Wait a minute. Jackson Wade got kicked back, and now Nate Shields back up on the apron. He stepped to the outside. Now we're going to take Jackson Wade and bring him to the outside. Suplexing him on the floor. The barricade destroyed. These two combatants have been destroying each other. This isn't a good look. Here we go. Oh, he got the knees up instantly. Throw him into the table again. And they're going to break the count again. Smart move. Well, I guess. But that allowed Nate to counter. That allowed Nate Shields to counter. Nate got up Jackson Wade to the asylum. Right through the announce table. He needs to get him back in the ring. Get him back in the ring, Nate. He does. He feels it. This is his moment. Come on, man. Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. This is your moment, bro. Take advantage. To the effect. No, he got the elbow. Jackson Wade with an elbow. What in the world? Buckle ball. Hang it. Oh, Nate got to bounce off the rope there. Goodness. No. Jackson Wade doing the turnbuckle. Referee was checking on Nate. Didn't even see that. Oh, chest first into the turnbuckle. Now, no, Jackson Wade. Oh, a buckle bomb into the exposed steel turnbuckle. The spear. Oh, Nate got that spear countered. He got that spear scouted, boy. I'm here for it. Into the corner again. Oh, he missed it. Oh, goodness. No. Look at this. That captain suplex dumping him on his neck. I think Jackson feeling like this one has got to be over. He got to end this one now. If he doesn't, Nate's going to come back and he's going to take that world title with him. And Wade busted open. Look at Nate. Spear. Oh, that time Jackson countered it. And these two gladiators, these two warriors have been absolutely bringing it for the World Championship. What a main event this has been. Jackson Wade. Oh, man, catching him with a bomb. That's my dude. Wow. This is done. Wait, Nate, back up. I thought Jackson was about to set up that spear and call it a day. But Nate Shields got one more surge of energy left in him. Winebuster. Here we go. I thought he was going to hit it. Oh, no. Wait a minute. He got a torture rack. The torture rack is locked in. Going old school with the thing on it. That was so close. That was so close. That was so close. Here's your winner and still the All Out Revolution World Champion, Jackson Wade. Jackson Wade retained. But let me tell you something. Nate Shields was on his A game tonight. You cannot sit here and say that Nate didn't fight like he lost his freaking mind, bro. But it was one slip up. I believe if that insanity drive wasn't a rope break, that would have been it. But it took one slip up. Wow. That was, dang it, that was close. And Jackson Wade leaving the arena. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night we had at Oh no. Oh no, here comes Darren. Here comes All Out Action superstar, All Out Action wrestler, sorry. Darren Tarleton, and I think he's, oh no. I mean, we heard him threaten. We heard the comments made by Darren. Oh man. Addressing Nate Shields. We heard the conversation between himself and Dwayne Frost earlier tonight. And unfortunately, I believe on this night, Darren is cashing in on an old wound. He is cashing in on his emotion that he's been bottling up all season long. Oh no, this is, I mean, Nate Shields, losing the world title, and now your past has come to haunt you in Darren Tarleton. It was one season ago where Nate Shields tossed Darren's brother Destry from the top of a steel cage, and ever since then, Darren had not had the chance to get proper revenge, especially since Nate Shields ended up going to NXT by force. And now, oh no. Now Darren's trying to cash in on everything that Nate did to him. All those years, oh my goodness. One season ago. And Darren Tarleton, he's been waiting. I think it's safe to say Darren Tarleton has held a grudge up to this point. This is for everything that Nate did to him last season. He didn't get the chance to get his hands on him the first time. Didn't get the chance to properly enact revenge last season. But now it's interpromotional. It's co-branded. He gets a second chance to do that. And Nate Shields, oh goodness, Nate Shields got busted open even more at the hands of Darren Tarleton, and now Nate, oh my. Finally, we can finish what you started. Darren Tarleton clearly holding a grudge, and Look at Nate. Nate's a bloody mess. Nate is in a heap. And he's walking away. I mean, Darren's walking away, but something tells me that this is not going to be it. I don't think Darren, knowing Darren like I know him, this is not going to be over. I think draft or no draft, this continues. With the Action draft coming up, what does it mean? Ladies and gentlemen, what a night we have had for Breaking Boundaries. What would it mean for Nate? What would it mean for Darren? But what a night, as we say, good night from New York. And we'll see you for the Action draft.